Welcome back everyone, I'm Plays Games, this is FTL and you join us just before we go into the final sector and either complete the game or die a horrible death. We're doing really rather well, everyone's fully trained up in their assigned jobs, even all the punchy Mantis people are fully trained up in punching people in the face. We've got almost all the upgrades done, very rare you get this much. How have we got this much money? Well, A, we've got 2 scrap recovery arms, which are adding 10% extra money to anything we earn. And B, we're getting lots and lots of extra rewards from killing the crew with our Mantis boarding parties. That's why we're doing really rather well. We're now a gunship that fires 5 shots, 3 of which take down shields with a hull laser. And the last 2 are the heavy hitters that come in later and smash things to pieces. Little bomb's doing fine, it's still taking out med bays and stuff. 2 defense drones are doing well, even though almost all the enemy attacks seem to be aimed at my goddamn drone bay. So anyway, let's get on to the last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" We're explaining our mission. Our mission is to come here and warn them of a huge rebel invasion, but it's a little bit too late because they're right behind us. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief amongst the officers. General Turzil of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. And we're explaining that this giant fleet that's chasing us has a weakness, which is their gigantic flagship, which controls all the fleet via AI and command and control. If you can take out the flagship, you'll defeat the whole fleet. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." He gives us 10 fuel and repairs 8 hull points. Nice. Okay, so this is the enemy flagship. We need to meet it and defeat it to win the game. It will be moving towards the Federation base. If it spends 3 turns at this base, we lose the game. These repair things will give us a whole load of everything, including actual repairs. But as we see, the rebel fleet is here. That's why it's all hatched out. This ping is about to be taken over by the rebels. If we go there, whatever was there is replaced by a really hard fleet fight. So yeah, we've got to get moving. We find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. This is interesting. Let's try and download its data stores to see if there's a store in this sector. We are able to pull off the ship's data about this sector. Our map has been updated, alright, and we also got 2 missiles, 1 drone, 42 scrap, and we avoided a fight. Hey, check it out. There's a store, but it's a million miles away, so we're not going to get to it. So we do have 354 scrap, so let's max out the engines, max out the weapons, stick the drones up a little bit more, put the sensors up. Let's go to this repair beacon, because these repair beacons will be taken over by the bad guys as well. We might as well go and get the free stuff while it's still here. Chatter on the comm suggests that the nearby Federation base is outfitted with a repair station. When you forward your mission priority, they quickly help repair your ship and give us an absolute ball load of everything. 5 fuel, 4 missiles, 5 drones, 42 scrap, and a partridge in a pear tree. Lovely. Onwards. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. So they're bribing us with 2 missiles, 1 drone, 36 scrap, but you know what, that's boring. Let's have a fight. Okay, they have the Combat Drone Mark II. This flies around very much like the Combat Drone Mark 1s do, but it flies faster, so it can take down more shields, but we should be okay. You've got a heavy laser 1, so I think 4 shields will be enough. They do have a med bay that's quite annoying. They do have a decently upgraded door system. It's the same as ours, so we will not be able to run around inside the ship, which is quite annoying. But they do not have repair drones, so I'm going to bomb the doors and then we're going to jump in with people. And they do have a great big missile, so I'm going to put a defense drone 1 out as well. And hope this thing doesn't hit it, because what did I just say? Right, that's our doors knackered. Let's get in and kill them. Oh. And we're going to have to try and destroy their medbay. Oh, beautiful. We actually killed their Mantis as it was on its way into the medbay. This little doofus is trying to fix it. Let's prevent him from doing that. Our 2 Mantis are close to death, so let's just sprint them over this way. And this way. And keep running. And get out. Wow. 7 health remaining. Not good. It's usually around this time that the defense drone misses the next missile and it hits us in the midday and kills all our people. Okay, I think we've got the win. Yeah, their Mantis is going to die. Good. That was close. Pirates are all dead and we get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 56 scrap. And the people we saved, we were too late. A hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during the fight, but we get 74 more scrap from it, which is 86 more scrap because 2 scrap arms. We can continue with the upgrade. There's nothing else to do with this in this sector. Oh, so let's just go for it. 1 more upgrade to go and we've fully upgraded everything, and that never happens. That is so rare. So rare. Even on easy mode, it's ridiculously rare. Oh, let's go to this ping. As soon as you arrive at the beacon, a rebel scout turns to engage. Power up the weapons. So, this evil thing has a big laser Mark III which does 5 shots, and a little laser that does 1 shot, and a combat drone which will fly around, and a beam drone, so this is pretty nasty. So I'm going to jump in and smash the piloting first and get the dodge right up. If you can destroy the piloting with our boarding crew, of course, it will have no defense to our lasers. Come on, guys. Yes, good boys. Now, we really want to smash the weapon, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. Boom, boom. Okay, we took a little nick there. We did not breach the weapons, we just hurt them. So let's smash the shields. Boom, boom. Still no breaches. Irritating. Just put the dodge up just in case they get the weapons back online. Okay, now let's try and breach the weapons again. 1, 2, 3 and boom, boom. Dead. To add insult to injury, that final shot caused a breach. Ship explodes, leaving 1 missile, 1 drone, 73 more scrap. Which is 87 more scrap for us. Let's upgrade that, and that's all the upgrades done. Now, as soon as we jump here, we're going to get into the fleet fight, because then its next move is going to go here. So I am going to get the things I want out of my cargo. What I want out of my cargo is a Pegasus. And that's it for now. Let's depower as much as we can and get into the base. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare to face the flagship. Yes, we do. We are going to need this and that and a defense drone. Here it comes. We'll just wait here. Look at the size of that. This is it. The Rebel Flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. It's cloaked. But I can tell you, what it has here is a gigantic ion cannon which fires 3 ion shots. A gigantic triple barrel laser that fires 3 shots. A triple barrel missile launcher which fires 3 missiles, which is absolutely terrifying. And a huge big beam laser that does God knows how much damage. So this thing is an absolute beast. Because we know it has missiles, defense drone goes out. Because we know it does like ion and lasers and has a big beam, we're going to need all the shields and dodge. As soon as it uncloaks, I'll take you through the rest of the strategy. Okay, as we know, it has cloak. It has fully upgraded doors with the extra lines because someone's manning the door computer. It has a medbay, and this is a level 3 medbay. It will fix its people up very, very quickly. These are the weapon systems. Luckily, they are not connected to the rest of it by doors. On hard mode, there is an extra room here and an extra room here, and they are connected, so you can never quite take these weapons offline permanently. And this one is the main problem. This is a triple missile launcher. That will absolutely destroy us if we do not destroy it right now. So let's jump in here. Luckily, this guy cannot escape, so he will not be running down here to get repaired by this super mega medbay. So we'll kill him, smash the missile launcher, no more missiles to worry about. And we'll be doing the same with the other 2 weapons as well. Not all 3 of them though. The strategy here is to go for the crew kill. And the way we're going to do that is to use our Pegasus missiles, because we know that our heavy laser and hull laser do 5 shots, and they might be able to hit. If all of them hit, we might be able to knock down all 3 shields and then do enough damage in this to turn it off. But this thing's got huge evasion, so that's quite unlikely. Yep, that's the kind of thing that happens in the flagship fight. And that's why you kill the missile launcher. Okay, whilst I was chatting away to you, the teleporter's ready. So let's go and get the ion guy, because ion weapons are annoying. Even though we are 50% resistant, you will notice that one of them landed. And that's a bad thing. Now, if you kill all the crew in this, you don't win. Because an AI takes over and it essentially turns this into a gigantic auto scout, and that means it automatically repairs any broken systems which do not have a breach in the same room. So we are not going to kill all the crew. We're going to leave 1 person alive, and that 1 person is Maria. She can stay alive and fire her 3 lasers at our 4 shields all she wants. Her drone got shot down, that's annoying. Hopefully it will break the missile launcher before we have to put the next one out. Good, the fires are out. Bring these guys back in, get them healed up. Then we'll jump them into the beam room and get rid of the beam weapon as well. Nice. We do not need the defense drones anymore. We've got spare power, and we're going to put that into the Pegasus missile. Because for some strange reason, even though the ship has really high evasion, it doesn't seem to count for missiles. Missiles seem to be pretty accurate against it. I'm going to retrieve the rest of the crew as well, because we have to wait for the Pegasus missile to spool up, which it has now. So the plan here is to, as soon as it's uncloaked, fire the Pegasus, smash the medbay, jump 2 guys in, kill as many people as we can, jump back out before it recloaks. Right, these both need to hit. Boom boom. Only one of them hit. That's not good enough. They both need to hit. Because every single one of their crew... Oh, or was it good enough? Let's let them put the fire out and then jump in. And try to smash the cloak. Good. Very good. All of their people are absolutely max trained at everything. So it's really hard to get the crew kill. Bim bim. Bim bim. Good. Well, that's really good. I mean, we're in danger of actually blowing up the ship rather than getting the crew kill. But the crew are all damaged, the medbay's on fire, our guys are ready to go, so let's jump into shield room and attract them all there. There we go. Stop trying to fix the medbay. Stop trying to fix the medbay. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you fix that medbay. Right, good. Right, that's a Pegasus missile done its thing. So we can just put the old heavy laser and reduce the invasion, put the hull laser on. Mantis will take down the shields very quickly. And there they go. Heavy laser. Bim bim. Hull laser 2. We'll just disrespect it by doing 6 damage. And just as we finally gain the upper hand, the Rebel Flagship finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault, so it escapes. So this boss fight is multiple stages. That was stage 1. We get 1 fuel, 1 missile and 29 more scrap. Alrighty then, Pegasus has done his job. He can go back in the hold. Little Bomb's coming out to play now. Invasion needs to go back up. We're not going to need the medbay unless someone on the ship gets hurt, because as we know, we've killed all the crew apart from the one guy we're not going to kill. So we're not going to be injured by any of the crew. We could jump away, but we're just going to wait. There's no more upgrades to be done because of our insane 2 scrap recovery arms. We've upgraded everything, so we're just going to wait. And then the flagship will wait another turn, then it will come back in its second form. Here we go. You chased down the flagship. Well, no we didn't, we waited for it. And discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. So, it has lost its triple ion cannon. It has fixed its missiles, fixed its beam, and it's now got a drone bay. Why did I go for the crew kill in the first section? Because now there's no one to stop me doing whatever the hell I want to this thing. Let's put the defense drone out, because this will be firing boarding drones and obviously missiles. There's a boarding drone. Luckily it jumped into the room with the 2 Mantis that are able to kill it in seconds. It's dead. We don't care if the room's knackered. We'll fix that later. We're not going to bomb the drone bay. Oh, fantastic result. 2 fires. So fires will damage it over time until it blows up. So that's going to be good. That's the missile launcher dead. That's great. That warning sign is bad times ahead. Lots of drones are going to come swarming. Yep. Bosses get boss attacks. That's the enemy beam dead as well. So we'll bring these guys back. Their drone controls exploded. That's nice. I like that. Let's just bomb the shields. Oh, missed. Oh well. In that case, I shall board and smash the shields with my fists. That is not a problem. We don't need a defense drone anymore. They won't be finding any more boarding drones or missiles, so we can redirect the power back into the heavy laser 2. We don't hopefully not need the medbay anymore, so we'll just depower that and get the hull laser out. Jump the boys in, smash the shields. Now imagine if all the crew were still alive. We'd be fighting them as well. They'd be fixing up the things I've broken. We don't want that. That's the shields gone. We'll just bring the guys back as soon as they're ready to come back. Up they come. Heavy laser 2 in the piloting. Hull laser 2 here. Hull laser does double damage on systemless rooms. 3 shots, 1 damage per shot. So this does 2 shots doing 2 damage. If everything hits, that will be 4 damage here, 6 damage here. Everything hit. Absolutely wrecked it. So the next one will go on the engines, and then that will be the win. Bim bim, bim 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 bim. These lasers are evil. And it's run away again. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make another FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. 1 missile, 1 drone, 27 scrap. Now, I am going to bring out Mr. Heavy Ion to play. All of the weapons need to be powered, and we'll just wait here. We could jump down here and do this ping, but there's no point. We've done all the upgrades and it's not a store, so we'll just hang out here. Here we go again. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it's sustained. It looks as if it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. So another reason I wanted to kill all the crew was because if there's any crew alive in the main body, they'll just constantly teleport on board your ship and cause mayhem. It has also lost its beam. It's lost its drones. All it has is the triple laser, which we don't care about at all. Triple missile, which is a worry. And even more of a worry is that we cannot get on board until the super shield has gone down. That's going to take some time because it's got a lot of health. But luckily for us, ions do double damage to shield, so we'll just fire all of our weapons at this room until this goes down. Then we'll be able to get on and smash the missiles. Until then, we're at the mercy of our dodge and our defense drone. When it fires the missiles, I'm going to depower the oxygen and stick it in evasion just to go up to 55. In fact, I'm going to do it now just before it fires. Whew. Defense drone shot 1 and the other 2 missed. Excellent. So, repower the oxygen. And it looks like the very next ion, if it hits, will take down its shield. Warning thing. That means it's about to fire its super weapon. But before it does that, let's depower the lasers, get the power into the teleporter, get the boys on board. Whoa. That's what its super weapon does. It fires like a dozen shots. So it's absolutely evil. Right, the boys are ready. Let's jump on board. Do we need the heavy ion? I don't think so. Heavy laser 2. No, I'd rather have the hull laser. And I'm just going to auto-fire it at this big empty room so it does 6 damage each time it hits it. None of the missiles have hit. We've been extremely fortunate. Okay. That is the end of the defense drone. We don't need that, so we can turn on the heavy laser. Put the heavy laser into its piloting. Okay, it's going down now. No, I'm going to put the heavy laser, into the shields next. Everyone back on station, please. Good, piloting's on fire. It's going to break itself any time now. Whoa. Shields went down for an instant. And... hey! It didn't escape that time. Thanks to the valiant effort of the Gila Monster and the successful crew, the Rebel's flagship was destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory, and then a title screen. Hooray! Congratulations, you've defeated the Rebel flagship and ensured the victory of the Federation. Final score, 4,278. Let's have a look at the stats. So all the previous ones I've done, we're not even on the top 4. Session records. This is the records we had. Session stats. This is what we did on this session. This is previous sessions records. Ships defeated, 45. Not bad. Beacons explored, 101. Pretty good. Anything in 3 figures is pretty good. Scrap collected, 2,368. Well, yeah. The double scrap collector arms were ridiculous, and we hired 12 crew. Not bad. Various achievements you get for the game. These are the things that unlock the Type B. Do any 2 of these to unlock the B type. Kill the crew of 20 ships by Sector 6 in the Mantis cruiser. Not too difficult, unless you find lots of auto scouts and empty pings. Avast scurvy dogs. Kill 5 enemy crew in a fight without taking hull damage or losing a crew member whilst using the Mantis cruiser. Very easy. Battle Royale. Whilst using the Mantis cruiser, kill the last enemy with your last remaining crew member on their ship. Now, remember you start this ship with 4 crew, so you have to kind of deliberately lose 3 of them and go down to 1 crew, and then somehow win a battle with just that 1 crew. Not easy to do, unless you find things like the bio beam or fire bombs and things like that. Then you just jump in and finish them off. So yeah, that is a run of easy mode FTL. Let's go back to the hangar. If we were playing this progression wise, we would have just unlocked this, the man of war, which is the slug cruiser. This is all kinds of fun. It starts with a dual shot laser, does 2 shots, and an anti-bio beam which draws a line across the ship and hurts the crew. And it has a breach bomb, works very similarly to the small bomb we had on this run, but it always causes a breach as well. So that's a nice little loadout. You can get crew kills simply by knocking down the shields and then evaporating the crew with the bio beam. Quite a good fun ship, and it has slug repair gel. Any hull breaches in your ship are slowly repaired over time automatically. So when we come back for FTL, whenever that may be, we will be doing the Slug Type A Man of War. You can rename it, you can rename your crew if you so wish. I never bother. I tend not to get too invested in my people. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed FTL. I always enjoy playing FTL. It's great fun. Replayability off the charts because it's a roguelike and it's different every time. So until we meet again, do look out for yourself, and I'll talk to you again soon.